Hello everyone and welcome to another DHanHan video. My name's DHanHan. Today we're going to be talking more about my deep thoughts and concerns about Overwatch 2. So I've always been a Overwatch 2 enjoyer, an Overwatch enjoyer in general. As you can see, I have plenty of merch with Hammond and Winston back there. I even walk around occasionally with my Overwatch 2 jacket on. I've given back to a lot of the community members, giving you guys a lot of coaching and help on getting yourselves to climb. However, Overwatch 2 has taken quite a turn on its competitiveness and seems to have gone down to more of a casual kind of playstyle, and we've kind of noticed this when it swapped from Overwatch 1 to Overwatch 2. I was very eager and very optimistic about how Overwatch 2 has felt. Swapping from 6v6 to 5v5 was a bit of a change, but I figured I might as well give it a try, see what's up with it. And then we see them introduce certain supports like Kiriko and Illari and even Lifeweaver, which just totally add these weird abilities to the game that are almost uncounterable with no counterplay to them. If they have a Kiriko, you just have to force her Suzus out in order to get any kind of value, but at any moment's notice, she's able to just create an invulnerability on the enemy team, and then they are able to outplay you using that. Lifeweaver can pull his teammates out of overextended spots without any kind of way to counterplay that. It's line of sight based, yes, but there's no way of destroying the hero once the life grip has been ensued upon them, unless they decide to cancel it with the movement ability. And they've even taken away a lot of the skillful one-shot combos that a lot of heroes had, making it more friendly to the casual players, and as well as adding health pools and eliminating really the glass cannon aspects of heroes as well. Ada, for instance, now has to shoot people 4 times and hit them with a nade before she's able to confirm any elimination, whereas Kiriko is able to hit, 2 or 3 kunai still and has high mobility. I don't really understand what the balancing is of that. But we clearly see Overwatch 2 is not really focused on balancing and making these huge changes to make it somewhat of a balanced game. Really, they just kind of want your money with all these mythic skins, battle passes. I think every season we get about 20 to 30 skins, with maybe 3 or 4 changes to the actual game itself. To me, this is all screaming that really the Overwatch is more for the casual players and collabs, because they want people to be spending monies on the skins, which of course that is where the money is going, but they don't really care about the longevity of the game and focusing more on player base and making games actually feel somewhat good. I mean, if we look at Reinhardt, for example, every other character has a dash, he has a charge, but he's not going to be able to get anywhere. And if he uses his charge, he's now overextended to where he can be punished. I just wish there was more counterplay that could be ensued into the game and more support given to the team. I do like that 6v6 has come out. I think it brought back a lot of the original roots of what Overwatch really was, with having a main tank and an off tank. It also makes the 5v5 not have to rely so heavily on the tank role, where more or less it feels like you live or die by your tank. A big reason why Overwatch 1 6v6 failed is because of the double shield meta. Now, we clearly have removed a lot of shields, which is a good idea. However, Overwatch 2 has also boosted a lot of characters' survivability on their own, such as Malga, such as Orisa. And this high amount of survivability and sustain on yourself has really turned the double shield meta more to just like a meat shield meta, where tanks will just sit there and take a bunch of bullets and it will feel like nothing's dying, which isn't really fun to the player base because they're just shooting a person, which they think if they pelt 50 bullets into the dude, he's going to die, but he doesn't. And so now you're stuck with this huge gap. Really, because of all these changes, I haven't really played Overwatch and have kind of been sticking away from the game in general because I don't really like how all of the money is just going into skins and there's not really anything that seems to be hugely beneficial. It just seems to be a bunch of somewhat silly broken mechanics from the new heroes that always seems to outplay all the old heroes. Even the old heroes that seem fun, such as Ana, is getting outperformed by new heroes such as Kiriko on a daily basis. Even Alari does more damage than an Ana does, and Alari has a movement ability, and Ana is full of skill shots. With all of this being said, I still will be willing to coach anyone that is competitive enough. You guys all know how to do that. Just go ahead and follow the Discord, and I'll feel free to give you guys some coaching if you want it. But I'm also going to be creating more content about these other games that are more competitive than what Overwatch 2 has more or less become. In my opinion, Overwatch 2 is more or less kind of like Fortnite, and every single time I'm open up the home screen, I just see the Battle Pass on the front page, which is much different than other games are doing it, if they are promoting Battle Pass. And I really hope that the competitors of Overwatch, such as Marvel Rivals now, after just being relaunched, will push Overwatch in the right direction. I don't want Overwatch to ever go south. I don't want Overwatch to go away. But to me, right now, it just feels like Overwatch is not trying to be the game that us gamers want it to be, due to these busted mechanics of support heroes and crazy tank heroes that get kind of crazy abilities, such as even Hazard having a vault, which none of the other tanks do, and he also has a jump cooldown that lasts 3 seconds, so it doesn't even seem like he needs the vault to get to high places, to be honest. I know I'm ranting a lot with my own personal opinion on the game, but let me know if I'm, just saying a bunch of stuff that doesn't seem to be true, and let me know what you guys are thinking about the game. Is Overwatch the game that you're playing right now? Are you gravitating towards other games? And do you wish to see Overwatch improve later on? Let me know in the comments down below, because I really want to see what the discussion base is saying. But with all that being said, I'm going to create some more content on other games, and I'll be posting those to my YouTube. And I'll continue to give Overwatch coaching as well to the competitive player base. I thank you guys all for watching, and happy climbing as always.